Welcome to Taxco, Mexico. It's been called Mexico's silver capital. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Taxco.
I was just a gamer back in 69. Thank you.
Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Taxco, Mexico. Population around 100,000. Now just for context, we have a map here. We have circled Taxco. Taxco is 2.5 hours from Mexico City. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Taxco. People love Taxco because of the Santa Prisca Church. The Templo de Santa Prisca, also known as Santa Prisca Church, is one of the most beautiful churches in Mexico, located on the eastern edge of the Zocalo, Taxco's main square. This rose-colored Baroque cathedral towers above the city. The cathedral's architecture is especially impressive and a bit unusual. It's a mix of Spanish colonial Baroque architecture. It was built between 1751 and 1758 by Jose De La Borda, a wealthy silver mining mogul, in the same location as a working silver mine. At the time it was built, the Templo de Santa Prisca was the tallest building in Mexico. Highlights include the twin towers, a chapel decorated with Spanish tiles, the colorful cupola, and the depiction of the Assumption of Mary on the cathedral's portal. Don't miss the 9 floor-to-ceiling altarpieces decorated with gold, particularly the main one that honors the town's patron saints, San Sebastian and Santa Prisca, as well as the famous paintings. People love Taxco because of the Zocalo. The Zocalo Square is a small tree-lined plaza that forms the beating heart of Taxco. This central square is a fantastic place to soak up the unhurried lifestyle of this Mexican city, and people watch from one of the many side cafes and coffee shops. The city's steep cobblestone streets and stairways all lead off this plaza, so it's a great place to orient yourself on a walking tour of Taxco. The most famous landmark in the Zocalo is the famous Santa Prisca Church and the authentic pottery and silverware stalls just behind it. Hang out in the Zocalo Square with a churro in hand, or watch one of the pop-up folk dance and musical performances often held here in the evenings. It's a hive of activity. People love Taxco because of Casa Borda. If you're interested in arts and culture, don't miss the Casa Borda, an authentic cultural center in Taxco. Built in 1759 overlooking the Borda Square and the gorgeous Santa Prisca Temple, this 18th century colonial building features 14 exhibition rooms spread out over 4 floors. You can spend hours exploring the paintings, contemporary sculptures, and historic photographs if you choose. Impressive architecture and artifacts aside, the center is also used as a venue for experimental theater performances, musical shows, book presentations, and various competitions such as the National Silver Contest and the International Guitar Competition and Festival. People love Taxco because of Museo Guillermo Spratling. The Museo Guillermo Spratling, also known as William Spratling Museum, is a historical and anthropological museum that features an extraordinary collection of pre-Hispanic jewelry, artwork, pottery, silverware, and handcrafted sculptures spread across 3 floors. Visitors can explore over 200 archaeological artifacts from Mesoamerica that form part of the famous silversmith William Spratling's personal collection. Browse the exhibits showcasing everything from fractured bones to semi-precious stones. The highlight is the skull adorned in jade green mosaics. Other interesting exhibits include a collection of counterfeit articles and a range of silverwork designs Spratling himself created. People love Taxco because of the Teleferico De Taxco. The Teleferico De Taxco, or the Taxco Cableway, is a mountain cable car in Mexico and one of the best things to do when you're visiting Taxco. The ride on the scenic Swiss-built gondola takes you to and from Hotel Montetaxco at the top of the mountain and Taxco town in about 10 minutes one way. Whether you're staying at the hotel or not, this cable car is well worth the trip. It offers some of the best views of the city of Taxco from above and its lush surrounding vegetation and mountains. People love Taxco because of the Museo De La Plateria. The Museo De La Plateria, or the Silverware Museum, is a silver factory that's dedicated to showcasing Taxco's impressive silver and interpreting the mysteries of the industry. Located in the center of Taxco, the exhibits feature a rather impressive silverware collection, including silver that once belonged to Don Antonio Pineda himself, a well-known Mexican modernist and silversmith. Visitors can explore the museum's many exhibits and take a tour of the silver mine and factory to learn how the silver is made. You'll be able to see how it goes from being mined to fine crafted into remarkable pieces of jewelry. People love Taxco because of Semana Santa. The Semana Santa, Easter Holy Week, is a famous religious festival running for a week over the Easter holidays in Mexico, held from Palm Sunday until Easter Sunday. The exact dates vary each year. Semana Santa is one of Mexico's most important events on the religious and social calendar. While most of the Semana Santa events have mellowed over the years in other parts of Mexico, Taxco still clings to the original celebrations, marking the week with rather brutal reenactments of biblical events. Taxco is a particularly special place to experience the Semana Santa parades. Holy wooden crosses and sculptures from the churches in Taxco and nearby villages are carried to the city by men in black robes as part of the procession of the souls of purgatory. The procession of virgins includes hundreds of Virgin Mary statues, sculptures paraded through the streets by young veiled women in white and kids dressed as angels. People love Taxco because of silver shopping. Once a booming silver mining town, the Mexican city of Taxco is renowned for its silver. In fact, it's been dubbed Mexico's silver capital, despite the fact that its resources are now dwindling. Visitors travel from far and wide to shop the high-quality sterling silver jewelry and trinkets for sale here. Most of the silver workshops in Taxco are reputable, offering everything from handcrafted individual pieces to mass-produced souvenirs for tourists. The items are priced by weight depending on the quality of the silver. People love Taxco because of Christ the Redeemer statue. Towering above the city, Christ the Redeemer statue is one of Taxco's main tourist attractions. Built in 2002 over 8 months, it offers some of the best bird's-eye views of the city from the El Cristo Panoramico, the Christ viewpoint. Similar to Brazil's Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, but on a much smaller scale, this national monument watches over the city with open arms. The best time to climb the hill to see the view and the statue is just before the sun sets, so plan accordingly. People love Taxco because of Hotel Montetaxco. Once you reach the top of Taxco Hill via the cableway, you'll be at one of the most luxurious locations in the city. You have a couple options here. Either you can check out the views for free, or you can head into the bar and restaurant to dine with a backdrop of Taxco. Alternatively, you could stay at the Hotel Montetaxco. This includes access to the swimming pool, golf course, tennis court, steam room, and gym. You can reach the city by 10-minute drive or via the cable car. If you're in the mood for a luxurious day and lazy days with beautiful views, you found your place. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love Taxco. If you've got a reason why you love Taxco, pop it in the comment section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!